So back to our review of the season, and on to the grass. Wimbledon champion Roger Federer looked in fine form on the green stuff as he bagged a 6th title in Halle. Meanwhile, Andy Murray took his tally of Queen's Club trophies to 3 and gave Britain real hope of a first male Wimbledon champion since the 1930s. Those dreams were realised, Murray beating Novak Djokovic in a straight sets final victory to create history at Wimbledon.
It's hard to process everything, how many people were watching and how many years it's been since a British player won Wimbledon. I've been asked about it for my whole career. For 8-9 years I've been answering those questions, so yeah, it'll be probably the biggest win of my career.
The Emirates Airline US Open Series came to boiling point in Montreal. Milos Raonic, having his best season on the ATP World Tour, gave the home fans hope of a Canadian winner as he took on Rafael Nadal in the final. But Nadal was simply too strong, claiming his 8th title of the season in Canada.
Rafael Nadal is your champion in Canada, beating a Canadian on his home soil.
The very next week, Rafa, building up a head of steam en route to Flushing Meadows, captured his first ever title at the Western and Southern Open in Cincinnati, quashing home hopes for a second week running, defeating John Isner in 2 tight sets.
Rafael Nadal wins in Cincinnati for the first time in his career.
7-6, 7-6. The man from Mallorca was proving simply unstoppable on the US hard courts and won his 2nd Grand Slam of the year at the US Open, defeating old rival Djokovic in the final.
Well, it was amazing the way that I played in Montreal, in Cincinnati and the US Open. Something that I was not in my plans, have this success after what happened in Wimbledon. And winning Montreal was a lot of positive energy, a lot of confidence, and I was able to maintain the level until the end of the US Open.
The Asian swing saw a watershed moment in the 2013 season. By reaching the final in Beijing, Rafael Nadal would replace Novak Djokovic at the top of the Emirates ATP rankings.
Nadal has been playing the best tennis in 2013, no question about it. But after an injury, after 7 months of absence, he comes back and wins 2 Grand Slams and just plays a fantastic tennis. He was so consistent, he lost only a few matches in the whole year. All the credit to him.
It's an important moment for me. Be back to the #1 is a thing that special for a lot of reasons, so very happy for everything.
Despite that, Djokovic still went on to win in the Chinese capital, and he followed that with victory in Shanghai, meaning the Serb is now unbeaten in China for 2 years.
Just in the important moments, I managed to play some better shots than he did, and I was fortunate, and I'm just really glad to win the title.
In Paris, the final places at the Barclays ATP World Tour Finals were sealed, while the title went to the man in red-hot form, Novak Djokovic.
Considering the fact that it's just before last week of the season, and that everybody, including myself, is a little bit tired physically, mentally, but in the end of the day, I managed to have a great week, and I'm very happy about it.
So to the season finale. In London, Nadal had ensured he would finish the year #1 in the Emirates ATP rankings. And the Spaniard went on to face his great rival Djokovic in the main event.
He's missed it, and Djokovic wins. He successfully defends his title here in London. And of course, the winning streak now stands at an incredible 22 matches. It's his 7th tournament victory of the season and the 41st of his illustrious career.
Congratulations, Novak. A special finish to another very special year on the ATP World Tour. What a year it's been. Next time on ATP World Tour Uncovered, we usher in an enthralling 2014. Happy New Year. Don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter in English and Spanish. We'll see you next time.